pyrotechnics inside this extraordinary stadium, as well as outside in Kallang Basin. And Bay tells the story that after 22 years, Singapore is host of the Southeast Asian Games once again. And what do when you host the Games? You give a big welcome, but not just an ordinary welcome. It's a big Singapore welcome to all our guest athletes and the international audience who attended the 28th Southeast Asian Games here in Singapore. Some extraordinary visual, wonderful illuminations we see. And of course, spectacular it certainly will be. Be certainly a lot of multimedia projections, light and sound displays, but there are a significant number of participants there inside the map of Singapore. 1,400 students who have been working so hard to bring us this fantastic welcome to our guests. Larger-than-life garden city featuring tropical flowers and birds and plants and animal life. Singapore, a city of cultural diversity. Of the Malay community.
Well, Singapore has 4 different main nationalities. We're showcasing them all right here tonight. I think it's also paying tribute to the fact that the Malay indigenous community really is the foundation of Southeast Asia. And if you look back traditionally, Singapore, Singa meaning lion. And it goes all the way back to the 12th and 13th century when Singapore was founded by Sang Nila Utama.
From Palembang?
Yes.
Yeah, we were there.
Indonesia.
The hornbills flying around us. Don't have too many wild these days, but not far across the causeway. You can see them. The organizations involved: Singapore Soka Association, Singapore Dikir Barat Federation, Singapore Indian Fine Arts Society, and Marshall House, of course, putting on this particular lion dance for us. And of course the Eurasian Association as well.
I think it's very well encapsulated the different types of dance, the different ethnicities, the different cultures, and how everything comes together in Singapore as one big melting pot.
Pink flamingos, you've been and seen them.
The Eurasian Association here. And it's interesting because the Eurasian community isn't just native to Singapore, but all around the region. You'll see it very, very prevalent in Filipino communities, the Laotian communities as well.
Well, I'm sure you'll all recognize these animals. They are giant-sized inside this stadium. Beautiful orchid flower, of course.
The national flower of Singapore.
Vanda.
The Vanda Miss Joking. That's right. Beautiful hybrid it is.
You know, Kelly, when I first arrived in 1972, one of the greatest things that struck me was the colour, the extraordinary intensity of colour here in Singapore. And just look at this. What an amazing vista we have in front of us now, filled with colour.
Now, one of the remarkable things about Singapore is that despite its rapid development over the past few decades, Singapore's managed to retain a very green environment, and that's actually really essential, because if you look at Singapore as a whole, it's actually shaped a little bit like a crab. So if you have a green crab, it resembles a live crab, one that is flourishing and doing very well, whereas a red crab would look a lot more barren. So Singapore's taking great efforts to make sure that it looks like it's constantly flourishing, constantly growing, constantly green. What's a welcome without fireworks, eh, John?
A little look outside, and another big